Many don't realize that EBT can be used at farmers markets even for seeds and plants that produce food. You can legally use EBT SNAP cards to buy vegetable, fruit, and herb seeds. Edible plants like tomato starts, strawberry plants, fruit trees, some CSAs, so a community supported agriculture farm, they have boxes. They'll do a half share or a full share. You sign up for like the 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever that they're offering them on the farm. In some states, you can use your EBT or SNAP card to pay for that or to get a reduced price. Food producing mushroom kits or microgreens kits you could buy with EBT and SNAP. Now, we had a seed co-op, and I just had to go in and ask, do you accept EBT or SNAP cards for a payment? And they'll tell you yes or no, or they'll say, we could look into that, and they could start doing it. There was a food co-op. They advertised, yes, we accept that as a form of payment. We just have to ask. If this store doesn't, maybe this one does. I don't actually know if Walmart does. Maybe you already know the answer to that and you can put it in the comment section and I can look it up after this. But I just want you to understand the power that that card can have and what you can use it for to better yourself for the future. So that means every tomato plant, every lettuce seed you buy with EBT, it does multiply your food dollars because you're not just buying food, you're going to grow it, right? So, how do we find programs and places that accept them? Farmers markets are huge. Like, we have one where it was WIC that I had used. They matched dollar for dollar. It was amazing. So, there is a website called localharvest.org. You should be able to search local CSAs or farm stands or markets that accept EBT. Now, USDA's EBT market locator is another option. Just type that in the search engine. It'll bring you to a .gov website. You can search your state's name plus double up food bucks or the words market match, and that'll lead you to a program near you. These are the programs that help double your money on fresh produce, okay, with your EBT. So sometimes it's spend $10, get $10 free towards a fruit and vegetable purchase. So when you know where your local food systems are, you're taking the first steps towards independence. You don't need a farm, just consistency. Anyone, an apartment living person, maybe you have a yard, maybe you have a balcony, maybe you just use community plots to grow in. Let's break it down to 15 minutes a day to do something about this. Week 1, choose your 4 easiest crops that you want to start trying to grow. Lettuce, green onions, radish, herbs like basil or chives, whatever herb you know that you'll go for. Like I really like parsley. Find a container, an old tote, a bucket, a milk jug. Maybe you already have a little spot in a yard somewhere. Maybe you have an old potting flower container you can use. Have some potting mix and seeds, which you can buy at the right store with your EBT card. So then, every day for 15 minutes, you can go out and water, or thin, or harvest, or plant successions. Plant every 2 weeks. Observe. Learn what each plant needs. Maybe your 15 minutes of one day, like maybe it rained and you don't have anything to do. Maybe it's just to learn, to go and look for a video or a podcast or pick up a book about what you're growing or what you want to grow next. But keep it simple and just incorporate it daily. Your 15 minutes can be just sitting with your plants. That's an option. So let's upgrade that. Using your scrap produce to regrow food, so like celery, cutting it, keeping the roots, it'll grow again. Planting lettuce bottoms again, the green onion roots, letting them sprout again, saving seeds for the next round, composting kitchen scraps to create your own soil, collecting those leaves, right? 15 minutes a day can turn into 50 meals a month. It really can, okay? Your starter crops, your lettuce, your mixed greens, ready in 25 to 30 days. Radishes, 21 days. Green onions, kale, collards, cherry tomatoes for a pot, your herbs, basil, parsley, oregano, chives, potatoes. A lot of people I'm not going to say where because I don't have it in front of me, but you can grow a potato in a garbage bag that has holes poked in it. You can grow a potato in a cardboard box, right? So if you picked up a potato at the store or at the farmer's market, you can plant it and get lots more potatoes from it. Beans, nutrient dense, space efficient. I would do bush beans because they don't need any trellising then. Focus on what gives you the most food for least effort and keeps producing. You can join community gardens. Often, free plots are available for SNAP participants. You just have to see if your local area has that program. Seed libraries, okay, and seed swaps. There might be a free seed library somewhere near you where you can just go there and pick through and take the seeds that you want. Maybe there's a swap. Usually those are in the spring. Share excess food, seeds, and knowledge. Pay it forward, right? Teach the children. One seed can feed us for generations. Okay, so we're being good examples. We're learning alongside with them. When one person starts growing, the whole neighborhood eats better. So, what's the first crop you'd grow if you used EBT to buy your own seeds? Do you already know about a local program, like I spoke about, the CSA or the farmer's market, and then the seed co op place that accepts or doubles or matches your benefits? Food assistant Food assistance was meant to help us survive, but growing food helps us thrive. You don't need acres. You just need to start. Even one pot of lettuce is an act of independence because when you grow your own food, you're growing your freedom. So I encourage you to do your homework and let's get started. If you have any questions, email me, shawneegrows@gmail.com. I have many different live streams and conversations regarding growing. I had monthly garden tours, but now we're doing more conversational things because the frost came, okay? There's not much to show you other than the leaves tucking the garden in. And I want to remind you to grow every day in every way.